Hi, I'm Amy, and I want to do a demonstration for you to show you how belief really matters in manifesting. Because you don't get what you want, you get what you believe, and so manifesting really comes down to being able to release your limiting beliefs and really buy into the positive beliefs that are in alignment with your desire. So I have a demonstration for you to show you what this looks like. I'm in the process of decluttering and sort of cleaning up my house. And I ran across something, and I'm not going to show it to you just yet because I want you to take a moment and focus, because I'm going to ask you to look at something, and I'm not going to tell you what it means to me at first. I'm going to tell you what it is, and then I'm going to have you take like a moment to stop and think, what would you think if you ran across this in your home and it were related to you? So like if you saw this and it was yours, what is your initial sort of response to it? So what does it mean to you? What would it mean to you about your finances? What would it mean to you about your money? What would it mean to you about your spending? That type of thing. It's related to spending, okay? And then after I give you a moment to do that, I'm going to tell you what it meant to me and explain why I did this demonstration. So just take a moment. I'm going to show it to you. You ready? Okay. This is a stack of receipts, all money I spent that I found that I'm getting ready to shred. You see all this? These are stores. This is clothing. This is, any personal items I've ever bought in the last couple of years. It is cash I got out of the ATM to spend. It's everything from groceries to gas to parking to clothing to everything that I have spent. And this is just, some of the receipts. I just happen to have them all in one place. And I saw this stack, and I had a thought about this stack. I'm like, oh my God, this means... But before I tell you what it means to me, I want you to think, if you ran across a stack of receipts from the last couple of years of spending only in your home, and you knew you had spent all of this, what would that mean to you? What does it mean to you? What would you think about yourself or about your money? Or about your spending? If you need more time, you can pause the video. But I want to tell you what it meant to me when I saw it. To me, it meant I got really excited when I saw all the receipts. It's like, oh my God, like that's how much money I've been spending? I have so much money. That's like what I thought. Like this is how much money I have. And these are all like totally different amounts. Like this one here is $167.43 at Macy's. I bought a dress for like an event in LA, and then here's like Target, and this is $77.38. I mean, these are not like little amounts. This one's $15.46. But like, look at all these receipts in the last couple of years, and I immediately reacted to seeing them as like, I am so abundant when it comes to my money that I have to spend, my income. I was so excited. Now, the reason I wanted to demonstrate this to you is things like this are actually neutral. They don't have any built-in shared meaning. Yes, it is a stack of receipts that I used or I spent money for. So that's kind of like what they are. But what they mean, what my relationship to them is, it might be different than your relationships. So think about if you had realized you spent that much money, like, do you feel good? Like, yay, this is amazing. Or did you feel bad? Like, oh, I can't believe I spent that much money. What's wrong with me? Or I don't have that money to spend. Now, the reason I wanted to have you see your own reaction, and you might not have had one, this might not even be like super relevant to you, which is fine, but for those of you who it is, I want you to think about your reaction is actually a belief, a meaning that you're giving your spending or your money or your finances. It is one belief you have. It might not be the only one. And it may not be like if you had a bad reaction, it may not mean that you have some horrible belief you have to overcome it. It could just be one little belief you have. But that's kind of your, kind of go-to reaction when it comes to seeing receipts like that. So you can practice figuring out what your beliefs are by simply checking out what you think things mean, because they don't mean the same thing to everybody. Someone else could see a stack of receipts and this means nothing to them. I mean, like a millionaire might be like, oh my God, I spent almost nothing, Or like a billionaire would just be like, oh, I have receipts? I don't even know I get paper receipts. I mean, I don't know what those people think, but I do know that Your relationship to something is what is in your vibration, and that's what the universe is responding to. It's not what the item is, because the item, they're just pieces of paper with numbers on them. They're neutral. They don't mean anything. They don't mean anything on their own other than, you know, what they do and what their purpose is, but they don't have any ability to create in your reality. It's your relationship to them that creates. So if you ever want to know your relationship to something, and you can do this on anything, with abundance, you can do it with prosperity, you can do it in relationships. Like if you're out and about and you see like a happy couple making out, how are you reacting to that? Are you like, oh, what's wrong with those people? Or are you like, oh, love, I love love. You know, it just depends on how you react, because that's your vibrational relationship to that thing. So if you want to think about something that you're manifesting and you want to apply this to be helpful, figure out what it is you're manifesting and how you're reacting to when you see these things in the world around you, because how you react to them, what your relationship is to them, is very telling on what your beliefs are. So this is one way to identify beliefs, and it's also a really great way to check to see where your abundance level is when it comes to having money and spending money and all that kind of stuff. So I know this is sort of a strange little video. I just got the idea when I saw the receipts to do this, because I think a couple of years ago my reaction, you know, would have been very different to a pile of receipts this big. I used to have a lot of credit card debt, and I don't anymore. I'm debt free. And if I had seen this while I had credit card debt, I might have like had a bad feeling. I would have been like, oh my God, what is wrong with me? How did I spend that much money? But since I've been debt free for almost 3 years now, and I have plenty of money, I spend less than I earn, then when I see this, I'm excited, because this is telling me like, all of this was money that I spent that I had free and clear, and I didn't go into a single penny of debt for it, which means, wow, like I have a lot of money coming in and coming out, and I'm just so grateful for it, and I just feel so happy. One of the reasons I'm so grateful for it is because I didn't used to feel this way on the topic. So just be aware, like you can totally change an entire topic on your life. I've done it many times, and it doesn't matter where you start. And it doesn't matter like where you end up. What matters is that you keep working on it until you find the best feeling within yourself about these things. And my best feeling is to look at this and just be like, wow, I'm abundant. And I mean it. I'm not just saying it, like I actually feel that way, because that was my initial reaction when I saw the receipts. Your initial reaction is very telling. So go apply this to things if you like. Please leave a comment if you have any questions about how to use this on other things. And happy manifesting. I'm going to go shred these now because I have this video forever.